Beautiful angled off. Yeah, it's always when you watch the National Geographic stuff, you don't mess with the lioness, okay? And that's what we have here serving.
I loved it. It was pretty fun to watch. Standing up for big brother.
Point.
Play from J.W. Johnson. Can't leave anything to that forehand.
No, and I think the Johnsons got lulled into the Jesse cross-court game, which Jesse will sit there for hours doing that. So it'll be interesting to see the pace of this one.
Second serve.
Hit high there for Andrei Daescu to clean up. By the way, in the bronze medal match, Jay DeVilliers and Callie Smith take home the bronze, sweeping Gabe and Jesse.
Good for them.
11-8, 11-6. It's a nice win.
And Gabe is heading to the side of Catherine Parento next year. So that was their last match for a while, maybe forever. I don't know. But it's going to be Catherine and Gabe at the Masters.
There's that backhand counter you promised from KK in the middle.
1-1-1. Point.
Wow. Knifey backhand drop. That was terrific.
2-1-1.
Wow, nice play. Jorja Johnson leans in, punishes a high third.
And takes it all the way across. So you want to sit there in the backhand. I'm going to go to your right hip and right leg. So that's really smart already from Jorja. The difference here is that if she fades to the backhand, which she should, you have hands of gold in front of you on both sides. So Jorja and JW, you better make sure that counter gets down.
In your mind, the best counters do what in their preparation in order to get that ball down?
I mean, they just trust their hands, and so they're like, okay, I didn't put it in the best spot, but I am ready for where I think that's going to come. So anticipation's a big part of it.
Oh. Jorja earns the bag for JW that time.
Sorry, bro.
I think JW got tagged at least 3 or 4 times in that mixed match yesterday. I'm not sure. It might be a record.
Yeah, because Wizards usually don't get tagged. And there's a ball that has to bounce. But having played against and having on this very court done some drilling with Andrei, it is impossible to get it to bounce with that dude's reach.
Yeah, you got a first-hand perspective of that in Dallas.
I did. I'm 1-0 against Andrei. Hey. Let's let the world know that.
2-2-2.
Bragging rights forever.
Yes. Look at that out of the air a bunch of times.
Point.
It's it flying through the middle, and it's deep.
Yeah, and just to be clear, Connor Garnett had a ton to do with that in the Split Pro event. Let's be clear.
No.
Side out.
Don't sell yourself short on that one.
I mean, I did all right.
Of course you did. Takes 2 to win a match.
Exactly.
2-3-1. Point.
No one takes getting hit better than Andrei. He acts like it didn't happen. He just walks over. He's like, all right.
Three, 3-1.
Ooh,
that thing got down.
Yeah, looked like it was sailing. By the way, in the women's doubles bronze, Tina Pisnik and Megan Dazan win 12-10 in the third over Rachel Rohrabacher and Etta Tuionatoa. So big congrats to them.
Bozicek, the Slovenian Santa Claus, brought Tina a nice present there. That's a great win. There's a look at Jim Price. He's calling Pickle for the last time today here on the Carvana PPA Tour. So I appreciate all he's done for the tour, one of the best we have. So, Jim, we appreciate all you have done for the Carvana PPA Tour, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Best of luck to all the future endeavors.
5-3-2.
Just couldn't decide, is that going to get down or not? And just then a wild hack at it. But for the Johnsons to be ahead in game one here is good sign for a slow starting team sometimes.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 5, 2 in doubles as always.
Which gives you more margin for those slow starts. But why not win game one and make it a little easier on life?
Court goes the other way now.
I mean, the pickleball gods know it's the holidays, let's be honest.
Over on grandstand, Rafa Leonard and Zane Ford squaring off for bronze in men's singles. Catch that one on Pickleball TV. Nice ball from Jorja Johnson.
Yeah, and Kaitlyn's got to be like, what are these players doing? That Jorja did not hit that anywhere near where she wanted, way up high on near the neck of Kaitlyn. Yeah, I thought Rafa Leonard did a nice job in the booth with you. I think
agreed.
It's a nice sort of analytical mind over there, which is going to pay dividends for him.
Tends to go full-time next year, quit his full-time sales job in pursuit of this great dream.
Sales.
And they're going to sponsor him next year. That sales company.
Way to sell to your own company, Rafa. That's awesome.
Point.
Similar to what Murray Humberg did in her start.
Exactly.
Love those stories, though. I mean, and that perspective to the hunger
100%.
of these newer guys coming onto the scene that never take a day for granted at these events. Ooh. Oh. Oh my, what?
What an absolute beautiful mess that was.
The only way to describe that point.
5-5-2.
I mean, that hit the bottom of the tape and somehow went over.
Nice.
Get that one on.
Yeah, right. Has a long reach, not that long. But in that line of thought, Andrei's one of those proven pros that's been here a while that doesn't ever appear to take anything for granted either.
No.
Point.
No, and I think the teams that have lost to this team, for me, just didn't put enough consistent pressure on Kaitlyn Christian to see if she can hang. She certainly did for what she was asked to do to get here, obviously.
Second serve.
But Andrei got involved, especially at crunch time, and he's great at funneling the ball so that he can.
Point.
Get ahead in that one, though. Jorja Johnson eats it up.
So if Kaitlyn can't make the ball bounce, then Andrei is going to be absolutely at her mercy. Okay, let's make that ball bounce. A little quick discussion. For those of you that know Charlie Brown's teacher has entered the chat.
Oh, that's so good. Inside out, identical from the point before, but with a little more pace. Christian leaves another one high. And Jorja Johnson says, thank you very much.
Here as we enjoy another season of great Carvana PPA Tour trivia. But what a year. Jorja's actually won 3 mixed titles with her brother and 2 women's titles. So that's her 5. Andrei hasn't won a mixed title since that Monday win against Ben and Anna Lee with Anna Bright in 24. He's got 4 men's this year.
But to have one is still impressive.
Huge. Okay, now this is what we're starting to see, Michelle. The flick wizard on, I don't know if wizards ride brooms or whatever they do, but that was spectacular, and you see how much Jorja loved that.
Harry Potter they do. Why does it look so much harder for everybody else to get the ball on the ground other than the Johnsons?
They just sit there on the line. They don't give ground. That's what we're going to see later in women's. That's why Anna Lee's loving it. Jorja just doesn't give up the line.
Yeah. Game point here for the Johnsons. And they both can count. Same place, same time. And I think it was JW that got the better of that one to put it away. 11-5. Game 1 goes to the sibling duo family chemistry. Game plan here, Dave. The Johnsons finishing game 1 in epic fashion. How do you adjust if you're Andrei and Kaitlyn Christian getting that ball on the ground when it seems impossible?
Kaitlyn has got to get her dinks shallow in the kitchenette, as I call it, that front half of the kitchen. Oh, my. This is why there's so much upside. They're, as you pointed out throughout this, they're the second best team by far all year long, but with lots of room to get better. And don't think for a second KK's going anywhere here, okay? This is a champion on the singles side, a lot of tennis prowess in her background. Yeah, the difference for Andrei, again, is the heavy hands of Jorja, and she gets the ball down. I mean, he thinks he's hit a good ball, and she makes him pay. That's a weird choice there. He's thinking maybe J-Dub is going to jump over and cover, so tried to go behind. That ball's got to go to Jorja on the run.
Oh, man, JW Johnson gobbles it up. The dinking so effective for JW and Jorja, pulling Kaitlyn Christian back off the line, leaving a gap. Wow, again, same spot. Threading the needle. Where's Kaitlyn Christian getting the most frustrated?
Well, she's tried to put the ball where she thought it was safe in the middle, and it has to be down. Like, you can't just funnel it into the middle that's going to land in the transition area, or J-Dub is going to destroy it.
JW Johnson and his forehand taking over the show in game 2.
And Kaitlyn's like, how do I get it away from him? Which is not usually the problem with J-Dub. He usually plays maybe 60% of the court in mixed. He's all over the place here.
Remember, it's Jorja looking to defend her title. Only half the team present for this one. JW Johnson did not play last year, so Jorja teamed up with Hayden Patrick against Tina Pisnik and Andrei Daescu in the final.
What's up, Big H? Happy holidays. Took a couple weeks and months off. Told me he's going to chill and go train. So
that
look
sounds
out.
that very Big H.
Yes, so look out in 26 for him. He was unbelievable at Worlds.
Yes, he was.
And KK has got to get this sorted out, or this is going to end quickly. So I want to hear the discussion over here, if any. While it is a higher part of the net, it is not dangerous, but it has to bounce her flick wizard everywhere. So let's see what Kaitlyn does here. That was some fascinating audio. Great job, Truck.
Oh, man, a sitter. Opportunity goes into the net. You can see the intention trying to go down with that shot.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect thing to get her off the schneid, and now that makes it doubly bad because it was one she's got to make.
Speaking of getting the ball down,
that one's on Andrei, obviously. Tried to go up the line, and Jorja just playing spectacularly here. So Jorja again was going for the right hip because Kaitlyn had the backhand loaded. So directionally, I like that.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, we're gonna okay.
J-Dub wants more stats.
0-8-2.
Andrei opts to drive it through the middle. There's one option. They're on the board.
A very short return, and Andrei knows every sniff that he gets at a ball to attack, he has to.
Ooh, there's the adjustment, though, to the backhand of J.W. Johnson, who did opt to pull it a bit there off the bounce.
Yeah, I'd love to see Kaitlyn go Ernie it, too, because then you funnel the ball to Andrei's forehand, so keep an eye on that. That's Jorja freaking Johnson right there. I mean, just a little yell at the end of that one, but Andrei just can't believe after that drop he got behind that fast.
Crazy.
9-1-1.
Life comes at you fast against the Johnsons, doesn't it?
Thank you, Ferris.
Second serve.
It really does.
Yeah.
And in 26, I think it's going to be even faster. I think they're just going to be better.
In what ways?
Just all the stuff we're starting to see come to life here with the poaching, with the Ernies from J-Dub, with the ball off the bounce on both of their behalfs, but especially J-Dub. You know, we talked to him about it yesterday. He said he's working on it. I mean, that's necessary. Because last year, he didn't play in this tournament, and he had to fix his backhand dinks because he was getting exploited repeatedly in men's, and that has been a non-issue all year long. That is not the possession they needed over there.
9-1-1.
Such a pretty thing to watch when they set up a point.
Yeah, and when the pattern is about the same the entire game, that is going to be very frustrating for Andrei, even though you saw great composure on the bench.
Game point here.
Second serve.
Found one. Game point number 2.
Two. Side out.
Where were you, J-Dub?
1-10-1.
Oh, man. And just the slumped shoulders of Kaitlyn. Watch, stay on this truck. She just can't believe it. They're just lost. It's spectacular hands. I mean, you got to get the M and the A in Humana in play here. They're going to get just absolutely run out of here in this one and the next one.
Point number 3 for the Johnsons.
10-1-1. Second serve.
Getting a gift ATP sometimes can be, you know, just give me a little confidence. Nice job from Kaitlyn there.
Oh. TP again. Oh, Jorja lobs it deep.
So this became ATP Palooza there. We had them going everywhere. But even rallies like that, they're not going to win this game. I know there's been comebacks. It's not happening here, but for some confidence in game 3.
Second serve. 1-10-2.
I mean, you think you have blasted it through the middle and it's back on your paddle or hitting you in a absolute Dallas flash.
Pun very much intended. Another game point for the Johnsons.
So this is where discipline comes in. The pattern is working beautifully. I realize it's 10-1 and there's a little spot for hero ball, but you want... Oh. Okay. So that is a highly unacceptable possession, but at 10-1, just why are you trying to hit a cute serve? Just bang it in there deep and get to the line.
A late withdrawal in bronze. Zane Ford pulled out. So Rafa Leonard gets bronze by default. He really wanted to play that match. I think some sort of injury getting Zane Ford out of the mix.
Okay.
So congrats, Rafa Leonard.
Yes, welcome to the medal stand.
A place many have not been, in men's singles especially, so that's a big deal for a new player.
Yes, it is. He wants it, too. I love how badly he wants it and has 2 match points after saving 9, or he'd be playing today on this court.
The Johnsons close it out. An 11-1 in game 2. The good news for Daescu and Christian is that it's best 3 out of 5, which I think Kaitlyn Christian just got word of on Sunday, or reminded of that she's got one more game to play. She thought she was wishing them well and congratulating them on the win. Game 3 is next. Love it. All she needs is a 2E lesson with you, Dave.
Oh,
she'll be right on track to go.
Happy to. No one loves the 2E more than me.
Love it. Game 3 will start on the paddle of Kaitlyn Christian. See what kind of adjustments she makes as Andrei tries to redline it out of the gate.
And the ball jammed him, and then he kind of had his hand on the face of the paddle in the back. Yeah, Mr. Shadow Swing went like, yes, a one-handed down would have been lovely there, but it... So if you want to do what they talked about, I mean, that's going to be over if it doesn't bounce. So Kaitlyn is befuddled right now.
I wish we had a telestrator so you could draw a tiny square on where that target is. If you had to try to describe it.
I mean, no deeper than the back half of the white in Humana.
Okay.
I mean, of any of that, it's just got to be so shallow, especially down the line.
And then is that a shot you take back home and start drilling as far as executing it, like at this level? Because it seems counterintuitive watching. You're like, that's easy. I can hit that every time. But
yeah,
it's not to be understated, though, because I think that's something that gets lost in translation.
Because these guys practice dinking relentlessly so that they don't have the pop-ups and the attackable shots. So you're right. We do take that for granted when we have these long dink rallies. Like, why? Oh, great. But there's so much spin and pace on those.
Second serve.
The target for JW Johnson jams up Andrei Daescu.
Yeah, so you saw awkward on one side and just authoritative on the other there.
Side out. Two, 0-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Jorja hits it so flat that you're not going to see the shape of some of the heavy, like the ladies we saw in singles.
Point.
Through the middle, success for Jorja Johnson.
And she really hasn't had to try and keep
3-0-2.
Andrei honest just because they've been winning going through Kaitlyn.
Got the target there.
Yes.
Point.
Again, penetrating dink that would look easy on the screen, I think, but you and I seen that spin live.
Right.
4-0-2.
Not as easy when it gets up on you fast.
And took it out of the air, which takes time away.
Wow. And it's a clinic over there.
I mean, Andrei thought he had J-Dub beat on the left side there and just did not. And Mama Bear, Julie Johnson, just gets to think about any last-minute Christmas shopping she had to do. No coaching necessary.
Side out.
Took a tournament off in Lakeland last event.
Yes, she did.
She said, hey, you guys took a tournament off this year. Mama needs a tournament off this year. I checked in with her. I'm like, I just want to make sure you're okay because we didn't see you. Wow. Just throws his paddle on it and always seems to put it in the perfect place.
Yeah.
Like, look at this last-minute calibration. Just the twitch speed.
Yeah,
Fascinates me.
Kaitlyn's like, somebody doesn't, like, didn't I do enough getting hit in the face yesterday?
Right.
Help me out. She was where she needed to be. However, the ball got behind her there and didn't get it down.
5-0-1.
There it is.
Second serve.
That's the spot for Kaitlyn Christian. A little gift. High.
5-0-2.
Couple of gifts.
There you go. Nicely done. Andrei's got his wife and one of his girls sitting over there right by the bench.
Oh, near home tournament for Andrei Daescu.
Second serve.
There they are.
Love it.
That's awesome.
0-5-2.
That's one heck of a wife right there, holding down the fort at home with all this travel. Not always easy or glamorous for the parents on tour, as you can relate to. Older kids out of the house, but two youngsters for Andrei. That's
couldn't agree more.
Big responsibility and tough to be away, I would imagine.
Very tough, yes. No, I couldn't have done this job when my kids were that age because I would have, FOMO wouldn't have been an option.
5-1-1.
I mean, the save in the middle there from Jorja, again, it's all the matches that they have played, and they are a well-oiled machine.
Well, high, Kaitlyn Christian finds the body of J.W. Johnson, which seems impossible.
Yeah, he does. It's wild with how good his hands are. He keeps the paddle pretty doggone low, so that is a spot.
Knee pressure. On the first counter, misses the second. What'd you see?
A little tomahawk almost for J-Dub there as he wanted to stick with the forehand grip. That was nice. Don't miss forearm day, everybody. I mean, that's the key to his whole operation.
What do those forearm exercises look like, you wonder?
I don't know, but it's working.
Wow, what a get. Kaitlyn Christian gets there, and the crowd is behind her, too.
So you want to know why she's one of the best singles player, the foot speed and the athleticism, and then to put that somewhere safe.
Right. Yeah, how do you know mid-sprint where exactly to keep that ball in harm's way? Like,
yeah, that has to be part of the run, though. It has to be, and you have to go over the lowest part of the net, so everything was perfect there. First little run of life in a while here. But that's the one that cannot happen in the middle of this.
Where would you say Kaitlyn's level is at compared to what you saw from her in the semi yesterday?
Oh, not the same, but
also part
the
of who they're
opponent
playing,
is a big part of that.
Oh, again, down the line bag of J.W. Johnson.
Because she's showing that same cut dink look and then firing it forward. Doesn't have to change the motion that much. I like that response, but again, I'd love Andrei just that. For me in mix, that shot shouldn't happen. Andrei take that with a forehand. I don't like a backhand cut coming from the right side of the court in mixed at all.
Oh boy, and whenever JW gets tagged, Jorja Johnson feels offended.
The Lioness is like, what happened to my cup?
Oh, it's so fun.
Starts looking around side-eye at an elephant in case that was involved.
Wow.
Yeah, SWAT team. I mean, they've been under siege since. Your chance with them is the start wasn't great again. They were a little ahead, and then it was about 4 or 5 all, and then just good night since then.
9-4-1.
Jorja's third wicket, just barely missing the net. Falls off a shelf. Championship point for the Johnsons. Ooh, it's good.
Sometimes the best ball is the one that isn't hit clean.
10-4-2.
Jorja Johnson caps it, a 3-game sweep. Title number 5 in mixed for JW and Jorja Johnson, ending the year with a bang.
Just terrific. There's one happy mama right there, and I'm telling you, There's more to come from these two, but that was a dominant display, as dominant as you will see in a doubles match on Championship Sunday.
Yes, it is a group hug, a full family affair with the Johnsons. We're going to step aside for just a moment. I'll sprint downstairs and get you an interview with the winners next.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Florida Dairy Farmers Daytona Beach Open. They're the top seeds. They're on the top of their game, and they're on the top of the podium. What a performance from the Johnsons. Take it away, Michelle.
Dave, thanks so much. Back on top for the 5th time in their careers together as a team. Jorja defending your title, but this time with your brother at your side. What was special about this one?
Yeah, it's always fun to play Daytona with the Franklin family, no matter who's by my side. But this one's definitely special. I always love playing with my brother. And thank you to the fans who come out every single year to support. And it's good to see some familiar faces in the crowd. Thank you to all the Floridians and everyone else who came to support today. Appreciate it.
Love that. JW Johnson, you finished 2025 with a gold. You, of course, have men's doubles coming up later today, as well as Jorja in women's doubles. If you could share your pickleball Christmas list with us and what's on top of it as you look ahead to 2026, what would that be?
I have no idea with presents. Just whatever the family gets me is all right with me. But for 2026, yeah, just keep going. Hopefully keep winning, just doing good and improving every day.
Love it. And Jorja, few words unsaid yesterday. We didn't get a chance to chat after your semifinal win, so I know you had some words you wanted to share after a big win over Gabe and Jesse. Love to give you the floor here now.
Oh, yeah, just really happy to be in the final, really happy to close that one out. It's a fiery match, and, yeah, just happy to be here today. And, yeah, I get the win with my brother. Yeah.
I love it. And how about the way Jorja Johnson stood up for Big Brother when he got tagged? That was pretty awesome, too. We loved it. All right, let's get another title in their hands. Patrick Haller, the Senior Vice President of Florida Dairy Farmers, is with us to give the Johnsons their 5th title. Patrick.
On behalf of Florida Dairy Farmers, congratulations.
Give it up for Jorja and JW Johnson back on top in their home state of Florida. Dave.
Impressive performance, literally dropping just 10 points in 3 games. Never in doubt. Get that milk. Let's go. I love it. So 2 down, 3 to go, and we've got singles on the men's side. Gabe Joseph, it took him 10 match points yesterday to get here. He's here. He's playing Chris Hayes.